This is the people's house. This is the people's gavel. In the people's name, it is my privilege to hand this gavel to the Speaker of the House, Donald Trump, to fight like hell.
Crazy Nancy, crazy as a bedbug.
Yeah. Donald J. Trump has been officially nominated to become Speaker of the House of Representatives.
Take back the majority, impeach Joe Biden, and I'm going to nominate Donald Trump for Speaker of the United States House of Representatives.
Now, what does this mean? Well, it means that Donald Trump could be sitting in the very seat that Nancy Pelosi occupies right now currently, and you would have to have one of those gavel handoffs between Pelosi and Trump. That's what happens. They have to hand off the giant gavel between speakers when there's a change in leadership. It's performative. It's so stupid. But also, could it happen? Donald Trump is not a member of Congress, so how could Donald Trump become Speaker of the House? Well, it's very interesting. We looked into it, and Matt Gaetz nominating Donald Trump to become Speaker of the House could definitely be a thing that results in Donald Trump becoming Speaker of the House. Here's the background. The Speaker of the House of Representatives was first established in 1789 by Article 1, Section 2 of the U.S. Constitution. The Speaker is the political and parliamentary leader of the House of Representatives and is simultaneously the House's presiding officer. They are the de facto leader of the body's majority party and the institution's administrative head. Speakers also perform various other administrative and procedural functions. Given these roles and responsibility, the Speaker usually does not personally preside over debates. That duty is instead delegated to members of the House and the majority party. So neither does the Speaker regularly participate in floor debates. The Speaker is essentially sitting above the body of the House of Representatives, the most direct, democratically elected House in our bicameral legislature. And that Speaker is, in present day, deciding what takes place on the floor of the House, deciding what legislation gets brought up, what can be voted on. It's a very powerful position, arguably one of the most powerful in the federal government, and is also number 3 in line to the presidency in the succession of the presidency. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The Constitution does not require that the Speaker be an incumbent member of the House of Representatives, although every Speaker thus far has been, because people like to promote from within their ranks. The Speaker is the second in the United States presidential line of succession after the Vice President and ahead of the President pro tempore of the Senate. So the current Speaker of the House is Nancy Pelosi. Every Speaker of the House has been a member of the House, but they don't have to be. You could nominate somebody from outside of the chamber to come in and shake things up. And that's what Donald Trump would do. Donald Trump would definitely be shaking things up. This would also be a way, many argue, to get Donald Trump within a hair's breadth of the presidency based on the presidential succession chain of events. If you were to impeach, let's say, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris for any number of delinquencies, deficiencies, or illegal activities, well, then you may end up with a President Trump after the impeachments. Boy, howdy. That would be a constitutional crisis. It would be certainly causing nuclear meltdowns on the left, but would it be breaking the Constitution? The answer is no, actually. The answer is that the Constitution would totally allow a majority in the House of Representatives to vote to have Donald Trump as the Speaker of the House. What would that allow Donald Trump to do? Donald Trump would be able to set the agenda of the House. Donald Trump would be able to bring or allow legislation to come to the floor. He could set the rules for the floor of the House of Representatives, how people debate. Nancy Pelosi had godlike powers to require 6 foot of social distancing, masks. Nancy Pelosi was even fining members of the Congress. This case is going to the Supreme Court for not wearing masks. Now, people have been talking about this for a little while, and it's had some very interesting pickup in Steam. I thought it was important to note that this is the first time that Donald Trump has been officially nominated by a member of the House of Representatives, that member being Matt Gaetz of Florida. But people have been discussing this option for quite a while, and, well, it's constitutionally sound. What does Donald Trump have to say about it? What do some of Donald Trump's closest advisors have to say about it? We'll let them speak for themselves.
Oh, I want to ask a follow-up while we're talking about Congress, because these comments went viral. At the rally, when Congressman Matt Gaetz brought up you being nominated for Speaker of the House, and your reaction intrigued me because I couldn't tell one way or the other how you felt about that. Your reaction?
No, I think that it's not something I want to. A lot of people bring it up. It's brought up all the time.
Yeah.
No, it's not something I want to do. I want to look at what's happening, and then we're going to be doing something else. No, it's not something I would be interested in.
Thank you for watching. We are 100% independent news. Are you sick of being lied to? We certainly are. That's why we started this channel. But we can't do it without you. We can't keep going without your help. All we ask is that you click like and subscribe and share this video. It's free. And it keeps us going, it keeps us growing, it keeps us getting the truth out there to break the rotted corporate media infrastructure that wants to lie to you every single day, wants to corrupt your narratives, your truth, your story, and your very society. So support us by clicking like, clicking subscribe, and thank you, Patriots.